Hello, my name's Joe WIECZOREK, the original founder of Labrynth in 1988. The first one, the test came when the local inspector turned up, and we prepared for that. And it was one of the things that we thought we could pull off that was unlike other parties that was failing. We had the documentation. We produced insurance documents, we produced fire safety certificate, we produced a semi-lease of such that we gambled that the police officers who would probably turn up, that their knowledge of such documents would be probably the same as most people, limited. So consequently, when the inspector turns up, we were quite worried. But within 5 or 10 minutes of speaking to him and showing him around the premises, and him noticing fire exit signs that were held on with nails, he proceeded to come outside and congratulate us on such a well-run party, and actually shook my hand in front of one or two quite prominent promoters at the time who did not look amused, but there you go, that's life, we live and learn. And there you go, we were off. And it became a two-night party basically. We eventually stopped sometime around, as I said, sort of midday Saturday, and we were staying just around the corner, so it was literally a case of, let's get back, try and recuperate, and let's go again, because we seemed to have the green light. And it was about 160 on the Friday and about 300 or so on the Saturday. We lost a small fortune, but we really couldn't give a monkeys at the time. We were just elated that we were up and running. And there you go, that was how the story began. Yeah, just before we got to, we arrived at Labrynth, we had various problems with venues. Not long before that, I'd had quite a direct chat with one of the chiefs of the acid squad, as they were at the time, and he had told me in no uncertain terms that if I continued to do warehouse parties of the scale that we had attempted over the previous year or so, that I would be stopped. Whatever it would take to stop me would be done, and I would be stopped. So, when someone tells you something like that, you definitely take notice of it, especially when it comes from that type of authority. And it felt like I was being warned, without a doubt, toe the line, son, and you're on your way. I've had a bit of that world in the past. I'm not daft. It's oops, time to go. So that was another reason why we'd sort of gone into what we would call, licensed places, or places that perhaps, were allowed to have such things. We were approached again by Newton from Dalston Lane, who said that Tears as Rain had come to an end, and that would we like to go and speak to him. And consequently, we did. And after realising that it would be a hard road, i.e. the 4 o'clock licence, which at that time was unheard of. No one had a 4 o'clock licence at a party. If your party finished at 4 o'clock, you would view it more like a club. Raves went till 6, 7, 8 in the morning. That was it. So we didn't think that we would get away with 4 o'clock. At least, with a year or 2 year wait, we get a 6 o'clock. To our surprise, this small band of followers grew and grew and grew. And yeah, that was how it sort of came about. After we took on the new security, we had this building which we felt was great. We looked at it, we were given a free hand, and immediately, Labrynth, it is a labyrinth. You know, because we wandered apart, we wandered away, as it were. We did 10 Rooms of Madness, which was a labyrinth, from 1 or 2 places that were like that. But on the whole, we ended up doing warehouse parties, which were certainly not like a labyrinth. But now we found this place, it was unreal. And there were so many different corridors and bits and pieces that, yeah, off we went decorating it. So we made everything black, ultraviolet up everywhere, and made it a great place to put, you know, bright coloured backdrops and different sound systems, which bit by bit, you know, as we were financially able to, you know, we did. And at one time, you know, we had 4 different sound systems going in the same building, which, yeah, that's how Dawson became home. It's very easy. You know, our rules, our regs, our way. You're never going to find a club like that again. You know, that was something else. Thank you. And one of them. It's weighing my brain.
The first time I met Labrynth was in 1988. They'd done an underground acid party under the Hub Club, Clifton Rise New Cross. Must say big thanks to LSD for putting me on the guest list. That was the night I met Labrynth, and from then I followed it through. In 1989, Labrynth went to the Four Aces Club, 12 Dawson Lane. That's where Labrynth had its home. Each and every weekend, ravers would return to Dawson Lane, making Labrynth bigger, better and stronger. I know for a fact that it's touched each and every one of our hearts. Each person that walked through the doors of Dawson Lane become a part of dance history. If you went to Labrynth at the Four Aces, then you know the score about the true vibe of Labrynth. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you, the Labrynth Raver, for giving your love and support to Labrynth over the past 21 years. You guys are wicked. One Labrynth, one love, one family. Take it easy, smooth squeezy. Only the happiest people need a player.
I suppose really, you know, so many people, so many different people, you know, so not even famous people, you know, people who probably people never heard of. You know, all those little people along the way, all those ones who did their little bit, you know, that's what is resurgence to Labrynth, I suppose, and all of that, you know, the effort that they made. With actually going on Facebook and finding out that there were thousands of people, I mean thousands, it was up to sort of 6,000 or 7,000 now, the combined amount of appreciation pages and stuff like that. I was stunned. And that was, you know, dealing with that, reading all the remarks and comments that people have made, the photographs that they put up, you know, people actually saying things to me like, they were the best days of my life. Wow. Pardon? You know, I'm not saying once or twice, I'm saying like hundreds. I was coming home from work one night and I was quite a crowded place and someone ran up and stopped me and Joe, I didn't look like Joe, I look like I've been at work all day and I was missing. Joe, I've just got to say this, thanks mate, that was the best fucking day of my life. You know, this is in the street 15 years later. That's why Labrynth means